What's going on, guys? Welcome back. More Madden 16 commentary. PS4, do me a favor, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, shutdown safety is my username. Taking a look at this at speed, it is the first gang tackle I've seen in Madden 16, so I felt it only right that we bring it up and discuss it. There's some things I like, there's some things I don't, but it seems to be, and I hate to use this word, very pro-tack-like. Again, there's a few things that make me feel that way. We watch Mason here come up. A little bit of a rough block here. I mean, you can see already, you know, Suffolk and Barnes are just struggling to contain my nose tackle. And then at first, when the game did this at speed, even with the speed slower, you're able to see, you know, this interaction just does not look right. I mean, I guess you could make a case that Freeman is getting blocked, and then, you know, Lowry is going to get blocked anyway, and perhaps an offensive lineman should be shoving a defensive back into the ground, but it just looked a little bit too well timed for my liking to have, you know, basically one player on the ground, Freeman have zero impact on the play. Obviously, Trent Cole there on your upper right-hand side is going to do something a little wonky in a moment. But here is where the gang tackling really starts. It begins with Greg Toller, who stands up Mason. And you can see, for some reason, Trent Cole is not actually able, and this is, you know, computer control, I'm bringing that up so you can see it's not something I was doing. He's not able to become involved in this for some reason. Vontae Davis then comes over and gets connected. The problem I have here is, if you can tell by the body language of both the offensive and defensive players, you know, Austin in particular, they've stopped pursuing, they've stopped running, and they've let up, basically, except the players around this gang tackle. And that makes me wonder, and you're also going to notice the replay is going to cut out here in just a second because of a penalty, which we're going to discuss as well. But that makes me wonder, is the play really over when a lot of this starts to happen? You know, I like how this gang tackle looks only because Mason is being driven back, and you can see there's obviously some type of physics that come into play when Lowry comes in and hits him forward. Again, I don't have enough experience with this to know for sure if this is going to be what we see out of it, but this certainly is an improvement over ProTac. It's certainly something we didn't see in Madden 15. It could be very good, but I've played a lot of games and I haven't seen it a whole bunch. The penalty comes in on holding here, and this is about the third time I've seen this holding penalty. I'm going to try to go back and figure out, it's right there, which lineman it is. It is this animation. This is a holding animation, apparently, because I've continued to see it exercised in this game. At good times, at bad times, really, it's going to be the eye of the beholder, as a lot of this game is going to be, whether you agree or disagree with it. But the ironic situation is, you know, here's what should have continued to be a double team for the most part, had Saffold not ran up to block Lowry. But right now, you've got the running back basically ahead of this on the field, and this really is just kind of a klutzy-looking block. This is the same exact animation, not only out of the offensive lineman, but the defensive tackle I've seen this happen on. But this will get you caught for holding every single time. Don't know how I feel about that either, but I would love to know your guys' opinions on it. Appreciate you checking this video out. Play it for you at speed there to wrap everything up, and I'll be back very shortly with more content.